So hello everyone, Myrmonden, welcome to my live on Grancrest Senki episode 11. So yeah, this anime, I mean, episode 9, as we all know, it blew up, it was insane. Episode 10, we saw me sort of like, oh, I got some really sweet sex over there, so I have to kill my dad. That was weird. If it felt really weird, he was like, oh, I sold out, you know, I bought her virginity without actually having my army. Then I got to, it was crazy at least. So I expect to be more murder this episode, but to be more crazy killing. It feels like this anime is really, everything is just cray, right? But anyway, let's watching it, see what happens then. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, so I expect more people to die, right? I expect it to be crazy. Since episode 11, this anime really pushed into high gear, right? There we go, yeah. That's better. Okay, so who's Lady Ulrika? I guess her name is Ulrika. It's probably Ulrika, right? It's an L there. Ulrika. I never heard of that before, but Ulrika, no, that's a name. How did he get the throne that I carried it? I was like, okay, nice, sitting here in my throne on the hilltop. It's like, yeah, time to war. It's like, okay. I guess that they carry that throne with them then, so she can sit there and be a badass in the throne. A floating castle? Oh no, they're coming on night now. They know about the sun weapon. Yeah, I saw last episode, and she was like, sun gun! No, he's like, uh-oh. No, we can't do anything here, because this weapon is useless with that sunlight. It's a little weird though that Theo stopped being the main character a bit back, right? He and you can see in the opening here, but last time we saw them, they were doing it in a tree, right? And since then, they haven't really done anything, right? It's been about Mr. Traitor and then Vilner, his mages, and his love there as well, yeah. There's not been much about the other games. At all. That is one thing I found with the anime, I'm thinking about it, because they also introduced like Laxi, not Laxi, what's that? Laxic. The guy that has so much voice, Lax's mage one. Those guys got the introduction, right? And what happened to them then? Like, we didn't see them for like 10 episodes. Yeah, this whole scene now, I said it last week, it makes so much more sense now. It's like, no! And there's like blood because virginity stuff as well, you know, it's like, it makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, no, her, yeah, of course, and like her best friend kind of, right, with the weird physical attributes of her. Yeah, that I like the anime. It's like, oh, we have vampires. We have the priest too. Yeah, these characters here, they're all we forgotten about. All we forgotten about. This would be a weird game to play. It's like, oh, suddenly start playing the main character. You jump to know the character for like 3 hours, whatever. But yeah, it's also weird, like, typical vampires. They use vampire. Oh, a new girl. Okay, the little sister. Okay, she's her own Grancrest Senki. She's a little lady here. She's a kind of very powerful noble girl, and she's the younger sister of Marina. And she's a kind of water magic or something. Okay. But they were like it that they're like a night now. Because you know that the sun weapon is awesome, right? They're like, we have to go to a night. Wait, they build the ships? That's not for hours. Yeah, it's part of the sea. Where's Theo and the other guys? Like, yeah, where's Alexis? Where's the other with his federation? What they join in the battle? It's like really weird strategy. So they're their strongest leader is getting attacked, and none of the other vassals are helping him. Or don't they have like alliances they should join in? Especially Theo should be here, right? With his like werewolf clan. Yeah, he's leader of the weird vampires. He should be here. If it's really weird that no one's helping him, okay, so get zero help from other guys. But we had last week, they got a dino. That's true, but that's like a new character that we haven't talked about before. Yeah, but where's the other characters? Where's the other characters that we know about? They're all alive with him, but they don't do anything. She looks really shocked here. He's sending his death wish here, or death will eyes. Sorry, death will, yeah. The lustful Earl. Yeah, he messed up with all. It's like, yeah, I love my title. I was the perverted noble guy. Yes, he knows he's gonna die, right? He's like, Circa, tell Circa this thing. And I guess she's gonna die too then. Yeah, he slayed her, right? He betrayed her country to join him. But why isn't Theo and Circa here? Aren't they his vassals? Yeah, they're Norse they're called, yeah, because they all look like Vikings, yeah. That makes sense. And then we have this naked noble lady here we saw last week. It's also a new character, right? This appeared suddenly. She's nude and hot and she has like power or something. She's also kinda there now and she's have a lot of sex. Yeah, she's also there now and it's like, yeah, you know. Yeah, so this is the whole character. She's like, I do guys. And then I fight war or something. Yeah, I have sex with my noblemans. This is like her whole character, right? She's like, oh yeah. But it's really... She kind of appeared last week. And her station is like, I'm almost naked. It's just, where did she come from? Where did she come from? We all love you equally. I guess she did everyone then. Yeah. Yeah, she must have sex with everyone, I guess. I was gonna send her away, yeah, knocking her down so they can like... She wouldn't escape otherwise, yeah. You're gonna knock her out so they can forcefully escape her, yeah. Interesting. She will clearly die for him. It's very melodramatic now. It's very slowly. It's like, let's go to war. Put this thing on me. Yes, this thing here. Yes. Yeah, still on this thing. I'm not worthy of love and all of that. Still not to make, I don't understand that at all. It's not explaining why though, the Theo and so on, which is his vassal, right? Why they can't join them. Why isn't Circa and Theo there? And the other guys were like Lastic as well. Who were also, because Lastic changed his alliance to Villar, so Theo would get defeated, right? So on. So yeah, it's just... This is definitely gonna die. Yeah, this is a death flag now. This is a death flag. Like, oh, they love each other. Oh, they're gonna die now. Yeah. Yeah, they're taking on the knight, those bastards. They're like, she's a sun cannon? Well, nighttime then. They learned after 2 attacks on the day, they learned to attack on the night. This thing is weird though. She's like a flying fortress. Oh, sorry, floating, was flying. Yeah, the gigantic... they're all Vikings, the Nords. Yeah. With the battle axe wielding little sister there. So you're all longboats then? I guess he was her mage then. Yeah, the naked lady. Which I guess the name is Ulrika then, yeah. Oh, he dies, of course. Feels like he should have better defenses than just... I like how she's nude in his flashback too. She's like, no! Okay, her name is Kida. Ulrika... Wait, who was Ulrika? Ah, whatever. There's too many names, I mean. Too many names, yeah. Too many names. Yeah, he gets axed by random Vikings, I guess. There's no concept of defenses. And that's the other guy that also was doing her, right? Yeah, it's like... All the leader guys were doing her. That was a great family. He has a kind of suicide thing. Yeah, he has like... Look at yeah, he has some... I knew it! He has some suicide. He's gonna explode. He's like, no. You're surrounding me, guys? I have this gigantic thing here. Like, I am ready to commit suicide. Did I think he even got that many boats, though? Why aren't they helping, though? Here, bet Alexis. Why aren't Alexis helping? Why don't they send their forces to help him? He's the strongest leader to send the alliance over there and helping him against the evil. It's ridiculous. Him should be like attacking the country, not just attacking an individual county in it. Yeah, we'll kill him with peace. She wants a Grancrest though, so no, not at all. I mean, she wants to kill everyone so she can get the power, right? Yes, Alexis wants to save him. He's the leader. Why can't they save him? It's really weird. By letting him die though, they're losing even more forces. And a lot of land power, so it's like... If they're surrounded by all sides, they can kill them from the next side though. Yeah, this could get... We attack them from the behind them. If they're surrounding the castle, we attack them closest path we have, which would be in their back then, because their front is to the castle, and that will save them at least from that side. Yeah, and he's like, man, I got Netherite probably. He's feeling it now. It's like, man, it's weird. I like it. He's like in the front there, like, shoot at me! I'm a warrior lady. Come at me with your arrows. Yeah, it's like, I'm bloodthirsty. Yeah, she is in the front. But yeah, so if they take her in the back, they should be able to go and backstab her, right? Her army, yeah, ambush her army. Here we go, where we get the hole. Where's the oil and stuff like that? It is not an anime where they have like teleported magic apparently, where they have magicians. Yeah, it's not like we're surrounded. Ah, we did. There's no... Yeah, let's kiss it more first. Let's die happy. In our love. It feels very suicidal now. And she's like, yeah, I'm turning oil on my body here. Okay, this seems like... She's gonna initiate herself here. Oh, yeah, body set up the lot, yeah. Here we go. And they're on the bridge, we could kill them all from the bridge. He's standing there too, like, come on! Yeah, they're like, yeah, two of us? Against an army, no problem. Is it more dancing now? She's like, don't worry, I will enhance it with my fire flame dance here, yeah. Okay, this is how you do it. You just run straight into the army here. Doesn't he have soldiers? Oh dear, this is a complete kamikaze attack. Yeah, they're obviously gonna die here. There's like so many death flags. Like running towards them like, I love you. Let's use our flame dance move. But if it's weird, doesn't he like a normal soldier though? Doesn't he like, you know, couldn't they go first and soften them up? There's an axe sister. Which has 2 axes. Actually, her name was Ulrika, yeah. Her name was Ulrika. Okay, she actually boosts the weapon here. Find someone. She loves killing people, yeah. She is like, oh, I can kill you! Have fun! This girl, yeah, she's like, oh, more murder! Execution style, for sure. Well, if he dies now before then, she might survive. If it's like his... Yeah, and then she's tied up with her... Yeah, with the whole flame dance thing there. This is gonna suicide, right? So I felt earlier, yeah, with the oil in her face, that she's gonna probably just, like, explode at them now. This is like super suicidal. Like, wasn't there such suicide? Marina, you know, and like, well, she turned white there. Ashes, I guess. Yeah. She's a cool character too, yeah, she's a cool character. The Feast actually should have suicided against the leaders, right? They're like suiciding against the normies, they're suiciding against like the knights, and it's like whatever. Oh, they killed 1,000 knights, it doesn't matter, right? Should have sneaked around and murder Marina and so. He's obviously gonna die now here, yeah, of course. They're traitors. If he's so silly, he's like, I have to kill him myself because I am the noble lady. Yeah, and she's like, okay. Where she's really standing like a little loose in the background, yeah. While of course, you know, he's fighting in the front for some really weird reason, but yeah. Using the Grancrest that does something. She's gonna fight him now? Finally? He's probably dead now. Like, I mean, they're like tired, so she knows he can't fight back, I guess. If he's so weird that he didn't have any soldier in the castle, they could have. He had archers, yeah. Like, why wouldn't they fight him to begin with? And would have, you know, killed her soldiers at the beginning, and then he could have, you know, done this crazy thing against her more precisely. Yeah, no, it's fouling here, of course. He's like, what are they like, best friends? Yeah, he's like, oh, fuck that guy, I got the pussy. Yeah, we know that. You sold everything for some reason, even though you actually could see marrying him. Yeah, that was weird. I guess he had a crazy stress, yeah. But I mean, his death flag, I mean, they'll kiss each other, and he's like, I love you, let's do this, like, blood flyer dancing on the bridge. Here they're allies that never did anything, yeah. It is Theo and last age. They also never did anything. It's like, he had alliances, he had... yeah, so now the army arrives. Here comes that army. Yeah, they're like, avenge him. Yeah, now they arrive. Shouldn't they go out first? So he would have to go into the blunt force and be tired? Like, if it's really weird, he was like, don't worry, I'm gonna tank them. Yeah, I think a really weird strategy. At least if her flame was more longer. Yeah, her flame was like 10 meters. If it's like 100 meters of flamethrower, it would have been something. I guess you can't kill them though, right? But this mage is here because they're just like, he's dead, so he's not allowed to kill the mage, just like, because there's a kind of nobility in being a mage, so you can't murder the mages. Maybe they have to join her actually. Yeah, maybe we have to join her now. Yeah, maybe Laura has to join her now then, because some kind of suicide attempt here. Yeah, the lords, like Theo as well. Like, why weren't they? She do suicide here. Yeah, she's committing suicides. I thought she could have done something else. Maybe like fight her or something. She also do it now. They're like, no, she's like, I'm a suicide. I'm like, I also plan to commit suicide. Can I just put people here? It's like, come on. Okay, and then she's gonna kill herself? I don't know. It's like, I thought first that Laura had to join. Maybe she had to join her if she had killed herself. Yeah, as she owns this place, right? He has to fight the rebels, right? Yeah, like Theo as well. They're gonna rebel now under the Altry Kingdom. Yeah. The axe girl was an axe girl. Axe girls are always axe girls. Yeah, it's like, oh, murder little mage girl. It's like, what happened? Yeah, no, he's happy here. He betrayed his friend and and got his throne and everything. But obviously, everyone's gonna, go for revenge here. No one's gonna follow him, right? He has like zero actual control over that domain now. And those twin guys that was like revealed last episode. But I guess it's gonna be about Theo now. They have to rebel against Milstra, right? Try to get back the Altry Kingdom. Then Theo can like inherit the kingdom and be the new lord of that place. Probably, yeah. Man, they had so many death flags. I was like, the death flags on these people. Oh man. You can see now also the sun has gone down now, or almost gone down, so lighting is way worse now. Since I started the stream. This is a preview, right? Yeah, which is a preview here. If it's a preview. This anime doesn't know it's a previews. And they're pretty short, right? I would see. After ending. Nah, it's 20 seconds left though. But yeah, I mean the ending's all about Silka, right? She hasn't been in the episode. She's like 3 episodes back now. Yeah, the anime was kind of like whatever. We don't care about this character. No, find the video died. Okay, there hasn't been no. Here's the preview, or at least remnants. 11.5. 11.5. Yeah, next episode is called. That sounds weird. Maybe it's like a complete film episode. Reminiscence. Yeah, sounds like it's like just complete flashback, right? I don't know. That's a weird name for it, definitely. 11.5. Yeah. Definitely sounds like it's just. Let me take a short check if I can figure it out, but I don't know if I can in a good way. I don't know. No, I don't see any difference here, but I guess it's gonna be like the break then maybe then. Which is a little weird because let's see, episode 10 now, and usually the anime takes break on like 12 or 13, right? They're going to the next season, so it would make more sense. I'm just saying, but I'm guessing that like 12.5 or 13.5 than 11.5. So it should probably be one more episode before it's the break, right? Before they go into the actual like season break. So that's a little weird, yeah. Because otherwise, I would expect that to be like a filler episode, a flat-break episode in halfway there, when all the anime is on break, and they can have that during that break week. I don't know. But anyway, let's review the episode here then, of episode now here 11 then, without before this. So they died. It was pretty clear they were gonna die quite early in the episode, right? I mean, I kind of said it before. It's like, yeah, they're probably gonna die now because they're all surrounded, and here she comes and so on. And it also was kind of needed. I mean, he needed to die, right? The Wheeler, to make the story go along, because Theo surrounding to him, Theo joining his kind of under his wing, right? In episode, so that's 5, I think. Yeah, episode 5, ending of 4 already. Yeah, something like that. And after that, the anime was very different, right? I mean, before it was like Theo doing a typical tactical role-playing game. He was getting land, he was getting new allies, as he was killing people, he was getting more and more power. And then he joined that guy, and it was like suddenly they were doing his stuff, and Theo was thinking wasn't really in the main focus anymore. And then they went into this weird stuff, right, with Marion or Middleton. That was really weird, episode 9 and then 10 and so on. And back to Wheeler again. So yeah, him getting killed here obviously means we're finally going back to the main character, the actual main character. And I mean, the opening, we do see Dorian, like Lastic and so on. It's like, what happened to those guys? We saw them here in the ending. Right? So those people obviously going to revolt against letting Milstra actually inherent the Altry Kingdom, right? And they're going to fight him. So yeah, I think it was very needed for him to die or Theo to revolt something earlier, but he never did. So yeah. So definitely the enemies go into that. Theo fighting Milstra, right? Killing the Nether Bastard, and then they're getting his land, which is of course the Aldrich land, so you can get back the, getting back the kingdom, pretty much that they had lost now this episode. Well, as well as also getting that, what's called like Damatria, whatever it's called, his island kingdom. So yeah, so getting that as well, and then they can fight her, right? Because she was like, yeah, this is your land now, boy, take care of it, yeah, like get it under your control, right? Where of course Laura was like, all the lords will revolt against you. And then she killed herself. I guess that she might have or has to join them. I don't know how they were. At least I thought it always in the anime that they don't explain that much stuff. So her suicide was also, I guess, one thing as well, to not having to serve there, because as she said, it was contracted to him. Then got his Grancrest, or sorry, his crest, his normal crest. And I guess then she would have to serve them. As you know, as they become her new ruler. So committing suicide, she didn't have to serve, right? She was like, screw you guys, I already died and becoming your mage, yeah. So I think that's the reason, right? Main reason why she had to do it. And I guess Axe Girl killed the girl with the one, Ulrika, I guess, killed the one with the sun weaponry. I can't remember her name. Yeah, I guess she got killed. Actually, yeah, she tried to kill her. She missed, right, then it was like cut away, so I guess he probably killed her. She seems to be super happy to kill people, right? She's like, oh yeah, I can kill you, woo! Against the contract. So yeah, she took the chance to murder someone there without any weapon, so that was like, she's obviously a nice person. The whole attack though, I think it was a little bit too easy for them. They kind of just went into the floating castle of, what her name is, like Enukida, almost like, yeah. And obviously her man, the naked lady, right, and her, they suicided. That was like, yeah, okay. They also suicided. That explosion was a little weak in my opinion. They kind of did the explosion, and we saw them, and I was like, oh yeah, they got like 10 boats around it. It should have been a little bigger at least, getting a little more enemies. But no, they did that. In my she survived because they sent her away, knocking her out. Then they have the whole fire dance thing there. It's a pretty nice scenery. Her death scene was definitely, I think, much more impactful than his death scene. The felt, of course, she turned into ash, and he gets an arm. I mean, her death time was really high before that, but she was sinking herself in oil. She was definitely gonna die now. It's like, oh yeah, she's dead now. She is so dead now. She is really dead. So dead. But yeah, that was powerful. But I think generally though, even though it's a cool scene, so what I felt like her flame ability should be more badass. Oh yeah, I feel like she should do more like a flamethrower, right, and killing more people on the bridge there. I think it would be cooler than what I expected. She felt a little limited. But otherwise, the whole battle seems really weird. He has like a lot of soldier in the cast, right? He has where's his army? He has the navy and then he has his army, right? And none of the army was fighting until they were shooting arrows, but afterwards they were like, no, let's the Lord go out first and then he die. It was really weird. I felt like he really should have let the army, of course, fight first, so both armies would weaken, and then he would enter, and they will maybe get to Lastra and Mariner, right? Instead of just killing these random knights. They felt really weird, especially her elite force, Black Knight in the back there. So he killed like the lowest ranked knights, that's with the right. He killed like the level 1 knights, there's like level 5 knights behind them. It's like, that felt really unworthy of, trying to kill those people. And she's like, oh, weakling, yeah. So that seems like a really bad strategy. Wouldn't it be better to just kind of try to escape, right? Try to use, don't be there, or you generally at least try to like backstab her, right? Like hide somewhere, have your archer shoot at them, and while you're doing that, you actually go outside, swim around the lake, right? Try to kill her, or actually suicide into her instead. Would have done much more effect, right? So that's a little weird. Definitely. If it's really strategic, it's really weird. But anyway, hope that's the review, and I'll see you guys next week.